Definitely smoking.
Spider Pig, Spider Pig, does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Look out, he is a Spider Pig. Spider Pig, Spider Pig, does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Look out, he is a Spider Pig. Spider. Spider Pig, Spider Pig, does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Look out, he is a Spider Pig. Spider Pig, Spider Pig, does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Look out, he is a Spider Pig. Spider Pig, Spider Pig, does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Look out, he is a Spider Pig. Spider Pig, Spider Pig, does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Oh, he is a Spider Pig.
Out of all the Pixar movies released so far, I think A Bug's Life might be the most underrated. It has great direction, fun characters, a simple but wildly entertaining plot, and most of all, it has an amazing villain. Surprising as it might sound, Pixar doesn't actually seem to have that many great villains. I could only really say about 7 off the top of my head. Stinky Pete, Lotso, Randall, Waternoose, Syndrome, Ernesto, and, yes, Hopper. Greetings, it is I, Rockotar. And if you would allow me, I would like to take this moment to illuminate one of Pixar's most underrated and greatest villains. Hopper doesn't get as much love and attention as he ought to for how amazingly written and performed he is. He's used perfectly in the plot, and his downfall is set in motion the second that Flick questioned his authority. He actually spends the rest of the movie trying to prevent his worst fears from coming to fruition. You see, Hopper's greatest strength is not that of the physical kind, but of the mental variety. He controls people by making them fear him. He makes people think that he's stronger than he actually is. He may be able to beat one guy in a fight, but the second that 10 guys show up, things get a little tough. 100 guys? Well, it's over. Hopper's power is just an illusion, but in reality, he doesn't really have very much at all. He's just tricked people into thinking that he does, so that he can control them. Also, I almost forgot to mention, this is why he hates his brother so much, since his brother's idiocy is one of the biggest threats to his illusion of power.
I swear, if I hadn't promised Mother on her deathbed that I wouldn't kill you, I would kill you.
And believe me, no one appreciates that more than I do.
A pretty good example of Hopper's fear tactics is with the crazy, insane grasshopper Thumper. He uses him to make the ants think that if they try to fight back, they'll be fighting back against these insane and powerful grasshoppers, which they could not possibly stop. However, even Thumper may not be all he's made out to be. Hopper also thinks that he's the greatest and deserves to be the one who's in control, but he also knows that he doesn't really have what it takes to be in control, and without pretending that he has this power, he can never get what his heart really desires. So instead, Hopper has tried to cheat his way to the top by making up this lie that he's really all powerful and intimidating, and no one can stand up to him or else they'll die.
Let this be a lesson to all you ants. Ideas are very dangerous things. You are mindless, soil-shoving losers, put on this earth to serve us.
Hopper tries to back up his false power by bringing in his allies. However, most of them are not very strong or powerful either. Hopper can only control people who are weaker or less intelligent than him, which means that everyone who serves him is weaker and less intelligent than him. Which may sound like what every villain wants, but as Maleficent learned the hard way, having stupid minions can be very devastating.
In all the cradle.
Cradle! Fools! Idiots! Imbeciles!
One of the greatest parts of Hopper's character is actually that he's fully aware of his weaknesses. That, of course, his illusion of control and power being broken, and people seeing him for what he truly is, just a bully. Hopper perfectly explains what could go wrong with the ants in his little seed scene, though he doesn't quite reveal just how fragile his control actually is. Hopper doesn't just want to control the ants, he also wants to control all the grasshoppers who follow him. Hopper knows that if his grasshopper allies see through his illusion, then they will abandon him and find a new leader instead. Hopper doesn't want his own allies to think that he is afraid, so he makes sure to frame his argument in a way that, if anything goes wrong, he can place the blame squarely on them. When Hopper releases the full force of the seeds onto the grasshoppers who question his ways, he makes sure to place himself on top of the seed pile. Not only does this put him physically above all the other grasshoppers, asserting his dominance, but it symbolically puts him above all the ants as well, since he compared the ants to the seeds he now stands on top of. While the grasshoppers working for Hopper are too weak to stand up to him, the ants are simply too afraid. All except one, that is.
You're wrong, Hopper.
Ants are not meant to serve grasshoppers.
And all it really takes is one person, one ant, one moment for Hopper to lose everything. Because Hopper built all his power and control on a fragile foundation of lies and deception, the second the truth comes out, he can do nothing. The second Flick calls out Hopper's actions, and how he could never possibly beat all the ants working together against him, that in reality, he's just a bully, Hopper is speechless. Just for a moment. But all it takes is a moment. Because in that moment, he silently confirmed everything Flick just said. Because he always knew it was true. Hopper simply believed that his power and control would last because no one would be brave enough to actually stand up to him. He believed that if he just kept intimidating people and pushing them down over and over again, that they could never get up. But in reality, he was poking a bear the whole time, only making those he was pushing angrier and more unstable, until eventually, someone just couldn't take it anymore. Hopper tries to regain control of the situation by pushing Flick down once more, but it's too late. Everyone has now seen through his lies and illusions of grandeur. But it's not just the ants Hopper loses control of. Now knowing that he doesn't really have all the power and control he claimed to have, and that his worst fears have come to pass, all his grasshopper allies abandon him as well. Throughout the movie, we are led to believe that the ants are the ones living in fear of the grasshoppers. But in reality, Hopper is the most fearful of them all. Also, a little birdie told me that you're 70% less likely to get squished if you press those like and subscribe buttons. Another thing I find great about Hopper is how he's defeated by the same tactics he used to gain his control, as he is tricked into believing the false bird is actually real, falling for the illusion of the ants. Eventually he sees through the illusion, though, and tries to regain control. But he never thought anyone would be able to see through his illusions, or at least he greatly hoped they wouldn't. Ultimately, Hopper loses everything. But in truth, he never really had anything to begin with. However, that doesn't stop him from becoming enraged, and he's at least going to make sure that he takes the one who took everything from him down with him. But Hopper is too caught up in his revenge to realize that when Flick warns him of the bird, it isn't an illusion like the one from before. If Hopper really had all the power he claimed to have, it would have taken an army to beat him. But instead, he was beaten by the simplest of people. Circus bugs, even. Hopper couldn't even escape or defeat the real bird, like the circus bugs could before him, showing how much lesser he is than them, despite all he says. Hopper works so well as a villain because of how genuinely realistic his actions are. Many people in real life work in the same manner, knowing they don't have what it takes to be a big shot. They instead artificially place themselves on top by putting everyone else beneath them, becoming nothing less than a bully. But if we stand up and work together for what is right, no bully can ever truly have any power. It also helps that he has a fantastic design and amazing voice work from Kevin Spacey. Hopper will most likely remain one of Pixar's all-time best villains. Especially if they keep up the way they're currently making their villains these days. Thank you all so much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like to let me know. And subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Share the video with any other Hopper enthusiasts that you know. And leave a comment down below telling me what you think of Hopper. And most importantly of all, stay iconic.
Thanks for calling the cover-up insurance. This is Jerome. How can I help?
Yeah, I would like to make a claim on my homeowner's insurance.
Damn, for real? What happened?
Basically, a plumber came in, beat my ass, and set my house on fire.
Oh, shit, that's crazy, bro. But we won't cover that.
What the fuck you mean you don't cover it?
We don't cover house fires from plumbers.
What the fuck you mean you don't cover house fires from plumbers? What, if my house was set on fire?
Yeah, if your house was just set on fire, that'd be one thing, but it was set on fire by a plumber. So for that kind of fire, we do not cover that shit, sir. I'm sorry.
What kind of specific ass dumbass shit is that, bro? My house was set on fucking fire. Why does it matter if it was set on fire by a fucking plumber?
Because we don't cover that shit, sir. We do not cover that shit.
Alright, fuck it. My house was just set on fire. No plumber. No plumber.
Bro, you just told me you had a fucking plumber set your house on fire.
Bro, he was dressed like a plumber. I don't fucking know.
We was 4 seconds ago. You can't fucking backtrack in the middle of the fucking conversation, bro. Come on.
Bro, I'm gonna just hang up and call back a lie.
How the fuck you gonna tell me you gonna call back a lie, bro? We not, bro. I'm not covering that shit. I'm the only motherfucker working here anyway, so you gonna get me again, bro. So I'm saying right now, we not
Fuck
covering.
you. I know I shouldn't have fucking signed up with y'all bitch ass.
Fuck you too. Is there anything else I can help with your bitch ass today? All right, so after the phone call, if you can just take this brief survey about your service and fucking leave a
Motherfucker, no. I ain't doing that shit. What the fuck?
Hey, Daddy.
Oh, fuck no, bitch. You gotta go.
Hey, come play. Come over here and smash, bro.
Bitch, no. And who the fuck tied you up?
I did. We got unfinished business. Now come over here and put it in.
Bitch, me and you is over. You got your crazy ass dude coming over here burning down my house. Are you at your fucking mind?
You knew what it was when we got together. Now let me get that notorious DIC.
What the fuck is a DIC?
Yeah.
Bitch, no, it's not. That's not how you spell it. Do you know how to spell?
Who cares, bro? I do not have to know how to spell. I'm a fucking princess. Spelling is for poor people.
Bitch, get your dumb ass up out of here.
Hey, where you going? Come fuck. What are you doing? At least get me down.
Bitch, my big ass ain't getting up there to get you down. You got yourself up there to get your ass down. Use that dumb ass dress as a parachute.
It's me, Mario, motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
You thought you was gonna take my bitch again,
Bro,
but I have to
listen,
see these
I
hands. Now
don't
you gotta
want her,
get your
bro.
ass rebeat.
Look, I don't want her. You can have her. I did, bro. You look, bro.
You sound like a bitch, Bowser.
Bro, look, I'm coming to you as a man, bro. Like,
man, you're a turtle sword.
Hey, can you tell this motherfucker what's going on?
Nope, should've threw me the dick when you had a chance.
Bro, just take her and leave. I don't want no smoke, bro.
Bro, you got smoke, bro. I got a fire flower. I'm about to set everything on motherfucking fire. I'm gonna take this mushroom and I'm gonna tear this whole motherfucking house down. Because when I take mushrooms, I get big as fuck for some reason. I don't know. I think it's the gas. But you have officially fucked up.
Hey people, I see you smiling, but did you actually hit that like button though? Well, if you want to check out the next part, you're gonna have to go to my boy Ace Vane's page for that. He got some other funny shit on there too. So yeah, go check it out.
Kill Mufasa?
Precisely.
Will I like this surprise?
Simba, it's to die for. Ridiculous. All you need is a little gun.
I thought things were bad under Mufasa.
What did you say?
I said, ¿qué pasa?
Good. Now get out.
Yeah, but we're still hungry.
Out!
So, alright, y'all know we on our way up out of here. Thanks for tuning in to Team DWC presents Spider Pig. Y'all make sure y'all check out the links in the description. And always hit the buy me a coffee so y'all can help support the channel. Sign up or donate, whichever one y'all want to do. That's on y'all.
From a web, no we can't, he's a pig. Look out, he is a spider pig. Spider pig, spider pig, does whatever a spider pig does. Can he swing from a web? No we can't, he's